Welcome back everybody. In this video tutorial I'm going to talk about the quadratic formula and how to use it. On the left here we basically have the quadratic formula, and it's basically x equals negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And then at the bottom we have the standard form of a quadratic equation in which we have the leading coefficient a in front of x squared plus b in front of x, and then we have c as our constant. So in our first example here, we're asked to factor x squared plus 5x plus 6. Now, to avoid confusion, it's easier just to go ahead and list out all our leading coefficients here. So for a, we have 1. For b, we have 5. And then for c, we have 6. And it's fairly straightforward. All you got to do is just plug in those coefficients in for their corresponding letters. So let's begin. We have x is equal to negative b, which is negative 5, plus or minus is the square root of b squared, of 5 squared minus 4 times 1 times 6. And all that is under the root. Over 2 times a, sorry, it's a little bit sloppy here. That's better. Over 2 times a, we already established that a is 1. So 1. So all we got to do is just simplify here. We have negative 5 plus or minus square root. 5 squared is 25. So we have 25 minus 4 times 1 times 6. 4 times 1 is just 4. And then 4 times 6 is 24. So minus 24. All that under the root. Over 2 times 1, which is just 2. Further simplifying this, tilt the camera a little bit. Simplifying this further, we're going to get minus 5 plus or minus 25 minus 24 is just 1, and then square root of 1 is just 1. And all this is over 2. Let's tag the x here. So we have 2 solutions. The plus or minus indicates that there's 2 solutions for the quadratic equation. So we have minus 5. Put a subscript here. So minus 5 plus 1 over 2. And then our second solution is minus 5 minus 1 over 2. Now if we simplify this, we get negative 5 plus 1, which is just negative 4. And then negative 4 over 2 is just negative 2. So we can go ahead and erase all this. We get negative 2. And then for x second, we have minus 5 minus 1, which is negative 6. And then negative 6 over 2 is negative 3. So we can go ahead and erase all this and put in negative 3. So those are our 2 solutions. What this basically means is x plus 2 times x plus 3. That's going to give us our equation here at the top, which is x squared plus 5x plus 6.